All right, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like it's that time. It's about that time. What do you guys think? Is it time to start the comedy show? Every Monday we play this game of cat and mouse. I ask you if you're ready to start the show. You give me a little pitter patter, and I tell you it's not good enough. When is this going to end? No, you know what? I'm going to play into it. Ladies and gentlemen, you just found the coolest thing happening on a Monday night on Maui. If you're ready for some comedy, make some damn noise. There you go. We're few, but we sound like many. I love that. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Comedy Simulator. Whose first time is it here to the Comedy Simulator? A good handful, some new ones. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate your bravery for raising your hands. Thank you. The Comedy Simulator is not actually a comedy show. It's more of a simulated comedy experience. What does that mean? We are not real comedians. You are not a real audience. What does that mean? No one's asking for your money, so lower your expectations. That's what all of this means. We didn't ask for anything from you. This is open mic comedy. Some of this is going to be great. You're going to be hearing the start of some great jokes. Some of this is going to be bad. I'm going to tell you right away. Not everybody's going to crush it tonight. Somebody's going to have a bad set, and it's kind of part of it. But we make it fun. It's kind of a game show thing. We do themes every week. Some weeks we do crowd work where the comedian works with audience. Some nights we do hecklers where the audience messes with the comedians. Not tonight. Tonight's theme is very fun. It's bucket night. What does that mean? We have a bucket right here with a bunch of topics in it. Do you want to contribute to the topics? We got empty paper and a marker right over here. Feel free to write any topic that you want to hear comedy about, or like an ethical Confucius question, or maybe something you're going through. You want some advice on, put your problem in the bucket. Don't have to put your name on it. We don't have to know who you are or what you're going through, but we can help. Whatever you want, put it in the bucket. The comedian will have to adjust on stage with whatever they're given with what's in the bucket. This helps jog our memories, comedians. This helps us act in the moment. This helps us for those moments that happen in comedy that you can't anticipate, that you just need to think on your toes. That's what we're training for. Audience member of the night, if you're a good audience member tonight, and I think you're the best, you get a free bottle of Maui's High Spice Hot Sauce. That's right. Handcrafted, handmade hot sauce made here on the island of Maui. I can tell you it's handcrafted because it's my hands that craft it. That's right. That's right. I work for this company. If you want my hands in your mouth, this is how you get it. I'll work on the wording, but that's how you do it. High Spice Hot Sauce. This week's flavor is the Ghost of Colonel Mustard. That's a ghost pepper, German-style mustard with Pauhana Pilsner as the base. A delicious mustard. Comedian of the night, you'll be splitting the tips with me. So comedians, try a little bit. You might make some money. If somebody has a really bad set and everybody universally agrees, they get to wear the bomb hat. You know how you say when somebody bombed a comedy? This is proof. If you bomb tonight, you can wear the hat. And if you see somebody wearing this hat, don't make fun of them. Buy them a drink. Follow their Instagram. Be a part of the climb, not the reason why they're wearing the hat. This is an undignous sign of dignity. We're going to start the open mic. Are you guys ready to get this rolling? All right. I'm going to go ahead and grab this bucket. I'm going to play along too. I'm going to start with my 5 minutes and begin simulation. All right, here we go. First topic of the night. All-nighter. 2 words can mean many things. You ever disappoint somebody for 12 hours? See, it's funny. When I think about all-nighters, I don't think about sex. I don't think about work. I think about when I was in middle school, how we used to do lock-ins at our local internet cafe. Does anybody remember those? Yeah. Internet cafes, you remember those? When your house didn't have internet, so you went to a place where everybody had internet and you watched porn with a bunch of people like a weirdo? No, I'm just joking, kind of. But no, Kihei, there's a place called Versus, which is a big internet cafe. They have the lock-ins where you'd pull all-nighters and they just lock you in and you play computer games, and people complain about belly aches from all the energy drinks or, you know, pizza farts, all the things that made 90s teenagers the life it was. But I remember my friend Keith, he had a secret to his all-nighters. He would drink 3 NOS energy drinks. Yeah, Do you know what NOS energy drinks are? They're those energy drinks that look like fucking Fast and the Furious nitrous cans, right? When Vin Diesel was around, you know? Feel that feeling? That's nitrous. He drank 3 of those. Now, one of those, I looked it up, is like taking 2 pre-workouts. Not even an energy drink. It's got like beta-alanine and shit in it. And he's like, man, I just drink 3 of these and I'm up all night. It's not a problem. I checked back in with Keith 10 years later because he had a heart attack at 28. Yeah. A Lilikoi flavored heart attack, thanks to Nas. So careful with those all-nighters and what you take. Do them all natural. We're gonna go through a couple of these, don't worry, relax. No, I've been previewed to that one. Someone made me read that one earlier, so I'm not gonna read it, I'll save it for someone else. Buying a car. You know, up until recently, I didn't know this was something that you did professionally. I thought this was all done cloak and dagger, text message, like, you got that shit still? Let me look at it. And like, I've only bought cars with cash. Does that make sense? Like, you know that you've reached a certain tier when they're like, you don't bring cash to this transaction, right? Like every car that I've bought until I was 36 has all been like recycled drug dealer money, like peanut butter on some of the notes, you know what I mean? Like bad money, you know? Outback money, bad money. But I remember I got to buy my first actual vehicle recently. That's an experience. After I saw the interest, I'm like, do you guys take drug money? Can we just go back to the way it was before? Holy shit. Have you guys seen how much of buying your car is not going to buying your car? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I looked at how much I spent on the car and how much like they got the car for, and I'm like, what's that 15K for? It's like, well, I mean, Dylan has a family. I'm like, who the fuck is Dylan? Mr. Shumabakura, the guy that showed me the car? You should guys go see Dylan Shumabakura at Honda dealership, by the way. He's wonderful. You got a cheap ass like me to buy a car. He's wonderful. Let's try one more. Bartender. Well, let's start by thanking our current bartender. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Maddie. Back this week. We missed her last week. Now, see, I'd like to say that I was a bartender, but I was a bartender at a Chili's, which meant I poured beers. That's not really a bartender, right? Like we can agree. But then there's some bartenders that like take it too far, right? Like bartending is a job, it's not an art. Like Subway, you're not a sandwich artist, you're making a sandwich. At a certain point, when does the drink no longer become a beverage, but an experience, right? Like people put the smoky glass, you guys ever get the smoking whiskey? Like that's pretty dope. But you know what happens when you undersell your reaction? They don't give you those drinks anymore. But can I get another one? Yeah, that was cool. Can I get another one? Second one comes out, no smoke display. Like, what's going on? Does it still taste like smoke? It's like, no, it tastes like spit. What the? Oh, that's why. Welcome to Chili's. All right, you guys ready to get this started, ladies and gentlemen? And give it up for your first comic of the night. He signed up at number 2, but nobody else wants number 1. Give it up for John Kaye.
What's up, Kaye Bay? Anybody new here, first time for comedy night? Let me get a round of applause. Don't just raise your hand. Round of applause if it's your first time here. I see people clapping that have been here before. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I don't like that. Let's pull something out of here. Who put all of these together with a stapler and spit? Okay. Do them all?
One bundle.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it was drugs, maybe. Men drinking White Claws. Okay. Men drinking White Claws. My roommate, that's about my roommate. He drinks a lot of White Claws. But he mixes them with like gin. And I feel like that kind of makes it like manly, a little bit. I don't know. But at the end of the night, when he's sucking my dick, it doesn't feel too manly. Am I gay? Fuck! Are you kidding me? Who did this to me? Who set me up? Who the fuck set me up? You know, I'm going to take a break from that for a second because it got too real. I realized, I saw in the news today that Donald Trump went on the news a couple days ago and said that we used a new weapon when we took Maduro, Venezuela's president. And this is verbatim, this is exactly what he said. He said they have a new weapon called a discombulator. Discombulation, does anybody know what that is? A discombulator? What in the Dr. Evil weapons are we using right now? This is ridiculous. Okay, Chino, next time, maybe not like the sticky patterns. I don't know. Is that why? Is that why they're sticky? Because I was playing with them earlier? Things you see in Maui traffic. Actually, I have a fucking good one for this. The other day, I was driving in Maui traffic. I drive Lyft, so I put a lot of miles on Pialani Highway. I'm stuck in traffic, and I look over into the car next to me, and I see a woman with her finger like 2 inches up her nose, and I just lock eyes. I'm like, please look at me. Please fucking look at me right now. And we're stopped next to each other. And she pulls her fucking finger out of her nose, and there's a string of snot from her nose to her finger. And I started blaring my horn and screaming in my car. And I had never seen somebody turn so white and red at the same time. God, I know she's gonna remember that forever. That felt fucking good. Obsessed with collecting Beanie Babies, written in the girliest handwriting I've ever seen. Who collected Beanie Babies? What kind of person actually collected Beanie Babies? Went to Toys R Us and stood in line and fought people for like the pink purple parrot that had like a little story. I know a little bit about Beanie Babies. I was one of those guys. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. There's a lot in here. This is good. I appreciate. Give it up for yourselves for 1 second for whoever put something in the bucket. The most mediocre clap I've ever heard. And I'm getting a death stare, by the way. You guys, nobody can see this, but one guy outside is staring at me, and I'm kind of scared. Okay, now he's laughing. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Necessary violence. That's the next card, and that was what I was gonna do to you if you didn't laugh. All right? Look at me. Okay, I'm scared, dude. Stop. This guy's hurt somebody before. What's your job, sir? What do you do? You're a retired assassin? Okay. Chino, back to you. No, guys. I'll do one more. How much time do I have left? 30 seconds? Okay. Marry me, or what is that? Who did somebody write marry me? What does that say? Mammy me? Marry me? You know what? I'm kind of scared that nobody's gonna marry me. And recently I had my ego crushed. I had my ego absolutely crushed, and I deleted Hinge. I was using a dating app, and I got 20 likes. On Hinge, it shows you how many likes you get. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, hell yeah, let's go. And I open it up, and I'm like, dog after dog after dog. And I'm sorry, ladies, but not everybody's beautiful, okay? And I realize now I'm one of those people that's not beautiful. Because the people that like me, I realize what range I'm in, and it is a fuck ton lower than I thought it was. Guys, my name is John Kaye. Thanks for coming out tonight.
John Kaye, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for him. Getting better and better every week. He's like a benchmark for the Comedy Simulator. Because he got to start here at the Comedy Simulator, I feel like we just get to see him grow as time goes on. Yeah, give it up one more time for John Kaye. Hey, by the way, if internet dating's got you down, dude, just sign up for Grindr and turn people down. It's just the power switch. You get to be the bottom, you get to be the girl. You get to be like, no, 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 no. And they're like, why the fuck not? You get to feel it. All right. By the way, if you're here on a Grindr date thinking that you're meeting somebody, I'm sorry, I got you to come to my comedy show. That's what I do. That's also what I use Grindr for. I make sure that people come to comedy. I'm sorry. We're not going to have sex. Unless the tip bucket goes around later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, the comedian that runs the open mic on Tuesdays in Kihei. We love him. We love to see what he does. Ladies and gentlemen, give it for Mr. Morgan.
Says, have fun. Is anybody having fun yet? Aloha. Paia Bay. Yeah. This is such a great room. I love this room. I love the fan. I heard somebody complaining about the big ass fan earlier. But the trade winds aren't blowing, so you gotta have one or the other. All right, it's grab bag night. Bucket list. Look at this bucket. It's full of stuff. I was worried John Kaye was gonna do every topic in the bucket. Like I thought he might be gonna just read us the bucket entirely. But I'm gonna grab one here. And whoops, this one came with a bonus one. I'll do that next. And it's folded like an origami. I don't want to tear it. Plasma Donation Center. Yeah, I wish I knew where that was because people keep giving me their plasma TVs. If you need one, let me know. I tend to run across them. They're big, they're heavy, you know. Nobody can fit them in the trunk of their car. And I just happen to have a truck big enough. So if you need your plasma TV moved in a, you know, one of these, I mean, I know we're all trying to get away from screens, you know, screen time's just gotten too much. It's like everywhere you go, it's another screen. Like even if you say, let's go out to dinner, you and me, and we're just gonna leave our phones and we're just gonna look in each other's eyes, the screens of the soul. And we're gonna, oh, but can I see a menu? No, you can't. It's a screen now. You have to click and look at your screen, but you know what I mean? Like, then the waiter comes over and they're like, what will you be having? And you're like, well, I'm on Instagram right now. I don't even know what this restaurant has. I'm on Discover. Anyway, sorry. So we're leaving them out. The Plasma Donation Center. It might be something else. I never really got that word plasmatic, plasmatic. I'm gonna toss that one. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry. And they say people will ask you questions based on how you dress, which is why I often look like a guy who has a lighter. And I don't have one. I don't. But they get kind of mad. They're like, why are you walking around like that? You're not going to be carrying the proper equipment. Okay, so fast food training videos. I haven't seen any good ones lately. But, I mean, I do go to the drive-thru a lot. Like, a lot. If it has a drive-thru, ever since I was a kid. Are you having a bad day? Just go to the drive-thru. Your day will be automatically better. And if you want to make a video out of it, you know, it's a free country. It's still a free country. We still have a First Amendment. So let's take care of ourselves and, you know, be good to each other and have a way forward from the madness that is the world today. We're pretty lucky and removed over here in Hawaii, and it's hard to look at these screens, you know. You kind of have to look at them sometimes. You got to see what's going on, but you know, we're kind of removed. We can tune out if we want to, and I don't really have anything funny to say about that, but the world is a strange place these days, I'm just going to say. So back to the bucket. I don't have a bucket list, but my fucket list is a mile long. I dropped this one earlier. Fonda. kind of fond of this Monday night open mic here in Paia. No, you know what that says? It says Florida. Don't get me started on Florida. I'm Morgan. It's been real talking to you guys for a while. Thank you so much. Hello.
Keep it going for Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Also, feel free to throw some of these back in the bucket. I don't mind if some of them get done more than once. Why not? Why not? Come back in. All right. Oh, shit. My list is over there. Ivan, who's next on the list? Oh, it's right. Ladies and gentlemen, your next comic, this is your first time doing it with the Comedy Simulator, right? First time with the simulator. Ladies and gentlemen, get it for Eros!
All right, what do we got here? Good evening, y'all. Yes, that is an awkward pile. Manifestation. You know, I was thinking about this today, actually, because I was on Instagram, and I realized that we all created Instagram, right? With our imaginations, because like if you just imagine something and then you don't get attached to it, then pop, it's there, right? But you know, it revealed a little bit to, you know, the thing is about manifestation is you got to really be careful what you think, because whatever you think is going to be in there. And clearly, we're all thinking a lot about ass, right? Because, you know, I just tried to go on Instagram. I wasn't just passively scrolling. I had something I needed to do, you know? I was like, I'm going to go get this piece of information, and then I'm going to go about my business. And I went on there, and bam, pushing through a blizzard of ass. Just, I was doing pretty good for a minute. Like, I was on task, right? I was like, dodging left, dodging right. I was like, oh, another one, you know? And then finally come around with the spin, and I'm like, oh, that's, all right. Fine, show me that. What was I in here for again? Got me again. I don't know, man. I understand the appeal of ass. Like, I get it, but I just think I'm partially responsible. I clearly wanted the ass too. Like, there I was as a teenager, being like, I wish I could see her ass. I wish I could see her ass. I wish I could see her ass. But now it's like, you know, a guy in the desert wishing for a glass of water and then he dies in a flood, right? I mean, it's just like, all right, I actually wanted to retain a little bit of sensitivity about looking at ass. I didn't just want to be like inundated with ass for the rest of my life. But yeah, so I don't know what business you're in. That's what sells. So I don't know what business you're in, but you better start working on your ass, because if you're not, sorry, you're not gonna make it. Like, you know, it's like yoga demographic, ass. It's like fitness demographic, ass. Okay, these are all understandable, right? Yoga, fitness, ass. But then it's like bartending, ass. Hairdressing, ass. It's like, all right, come on, seriously. And it's like piano playing, ass. And I'm like, that's not even, like, that's posturally difficult. Like, she's like, I'm a great pianist, right? I'm like, come on, like, just, she knows like 3 notes of a Beethoven piece, and I'm like, come on, 1 million views. Here I am, I'm like creating rhapsodies. I'm at like 10 views. I'm like, well, it's hairy, it's skinny. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess I could share, but I don't know who that's really helping. Tits, on the other hand, that's a very different thing. Now, because everyone thinks that it's all about the titties, right? Like that was a thought for a long time. Before there used to be a set, TNA. That's like old school, but that's different, you know? Titties are appealing not to the adult man, but to like the inner child in everybody. Because we all wanted the titty. It's not just the guys, right? We all want, like if you're 2 years old and you're scanning the horizon, you have a filter on. Everything's a blur until you see a tit. And not just the tit, the nipple. That's why you can show the whole tit, just not the nipple. Because the 2-year-olds are like, a nipple, right? So it's really just like roving gangs of 2-year-olds. That's why women are covering their tits. It has nothing to do with men. Anyway. I don't know about you guys, but like, seriously, when we were young, like, not everybody, yeah, pretty much all of us, when we were young, if somebody in my high school class posted a picture of their ass on the internet, there would have been an emergency PTA meeting. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that? It was like all the parents would be called in and it'd be, your daughter showed a picture of her ass on the internet. Everyone would get really solemn. They might take a day off so everyone could stay home and talk to their kids. Now, I swear, if you're a father who tries to prevent your daughter from posting her ass online, you're going to get reprimanded. Because, you know, you're what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, you're getting in the way of her success. I mean, it's you're disempowering your daughter, right? You're one tool to make it in life, and now she can't use it. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I'm Eros.
Keep it going, Eros, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, super relatable. I'm inundated with ass all the time. Wait till you go deeper down the rabbit hole. You think ass is the last step? It's just the first. Wait till you make it to muscle mommies. See? There's three other people in here who are like, I've made it to muscle mommy. That is the weird level of Instagram that all of us should be. Are you guys aware of muscle mommies? Big scary women? I love it. I love it. I had no idea I was into that, but now I'm into that. And now I have a new fetish that I had no idea existed, and I wish it didn't. All I want is an 8'7" woman to pick me up by my butt cheeks and blow me in the sky. It's like, oh, I'm afraid of heights. It's combining two fears, to be honest. All right, cool. Yeah, you can't sell ass, not anymore, all right? You know what the next phase is? Stem of the dick. That's what we got. Take photos of the top 10%. No, please do not do that. I guarantee nobody wants to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage. You like that intro? Right after Dick Stem, you're gonna get an intro. You like that? He deserves better, but he's not gonna get better. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine, baby of the year, Mr. Jackson Babine.
Yeah, I love getting brought up to dick cleavage. That's great. Come on, that's what it would be. It's just you just showed a little bit. It's a little dick cleavage. All right. I looked in the bucket and I just saw one that wasn't even closed. It's just in huge letters, just says ice. Either someone's a meth head or they've been watching the news. I don't know which one. Things you see in Maui traffic. Well, I'm the second one to get it. And it fits also because I was driving behind him on the way here. And I happen to look up and he's looking in his rearview mirror and I'm halfway through my air drum solo. So like the nose picker, I lock eyes with him and I finish that fucking drum solo. Not intimidated. All right, let's not go with ice. This one's crumpled up. Dude, if it is ice, I'll piss my pants on stage. Airsoft with your in-laws. Guys, I've had a girlfriend for 6 months. I've even had the opportunity to shoot in-laws with an airsoft gun. But if I were, depending on the in-laws, use a pellet gun, guys. You won't be invited up again anymore. But, I mean, like I was saying, I still do have a girlfriend, and most of her family still lives over in Minnesota. And I'm gonna combine the ice bit with this one. You guys know what's going on over there right now? It's horrible, right? But it's buying me some time from going and meeting all her family living in Minnesota, guys. That's actually a better response. I thought I was gonna hear from that one. Alrighty. Fold. So, a woman's fart. Which one? You guys got two fartable holes. Call a burp before you got three. Alright, I'm gonna leave that one right there. I'm putting that one back in though. Let's see if someone else gets on a woman's fart. Roast another comic. Joel, we already did a roast battle together. I'm not roasting you. You won last time. I'm not doing that. Fine. You know what? I just saw Jimbo the other day. And I mean, if you couldn't already tell by looking at him, he is one of those guys that'll wear a team's jersey with another man's name on his back. But he was texting the whole time watching the game. He didn't even see his guy catch a single fucking ball. I kept hitting him. It's your boy! You know? Just gave up after the second half. I'm done with that one. I'm not doing that anymore. Alright, I'll do one more here. Alrighty. The joy of getting drunk and smoking a cig. Dude, I think I was the perfect one to pull this one out of this. I am getting drunk and I just smoked a cig. There's nothing better. I couldn't smoke weed for like 2 months in Indonesia, and guess what I was doing, guys? Say it with me. Getting drunk and smoking cigarettes. It was beautiful. If you haven't done it, try it. If you're pregnant, try it. Just kidding. Have a good night, guys. I'm Jackson Babine.
Good job. Keep it over Jackson Babine, ladies and gentlemen. His mother definitely did not drink and smoke. Okay. Hey, my mom smoked weed when she was pregnant with me, and I love weed. It's like a bottle to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, a mix-up, a lady on stage. We need one, ladies and gentlemen. Get up for Miss Zan.
How high are ya? Okay, maybe drink a little more. Nice to see a good turnout here. Friends and happy family faces. And wowie maui. Okay. Next. Oh. New Year's resolutions. Okay. How many of you are having a dry January? Woo. Me too. I've been drinking dry martinis. You know, I actually kind of like them. And you know, I actually kind of like the dry wine too. You know, because, you know, the non-alcoholic beer, it's the bloat without the float. It's like shaking a glove with no hand in it. Anyway, okay, that's that about it. Next. Oh my God, my perfect subject for me. Dogs. I'm a dogaholic. I'm not going to rehab. I'm only going to dog parks to pick up clients. It's true. I get paid the big bucks to sleep around. I sleep with hounds. My clients all have expensive labels on their clothes. I just have their dog hair. The good thing is, after I went on Men on Paws, I went to Critter Paws. Excuse me to pause for that. But now I have many paws. And I'm so glad I did. Because dating after 40 is a bitch. And the truth is, it's like looking for parking. The best ones are taken, the other ones are handicapped, and then they're too far away. So, and you know, let's try another one. Jeez, you really like, you know those things we used to do, you know, it's kind of like that. Oh gosh, dating. What a subject that is. That was kind of where I was going with this anyway. You know, have you guys ever tried the dating apps? You know, what is it called? Like Tinder, Bumble, Stumble, Mumble. If you don't get a like, you might be at an open mic, you know? I mean, honestly, the thing is, I like dogs better because they do immediate background check on each other. You know, and they don't lie like people. You know, this guy shows a picture, he has a full head of hair, then you go to meet him, he only has a full head under his nose. Like, what happened? I'm sorry, you need to update your profile, you know? Actually, honestly, ooh, look how quiet it is. That's good. That's good. I love you guys. We're in Maui. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I should pick another subject. Oh, not that one. Too political. Oh no, a woman's fart? Are we really going to talk about that? Did you write that one? Okay, good. Well, we kind of pretend we don't do that. You see, the thing is, women don't fart. Except we do announce when we have to pee for some reason. I never really understood why a woman always has to announce, I gotta go pee. A man never announces, I gotta go pee. Anyway, sorry, this is my dirty jokes, you know. Anyway, you guys, you know, one of the things we have to remember, we are the sperms that made it. You know, it was like this moment, the best romantic story in all of the universe. The lonely cell that split to experience itself. That's pretty cosmic, actually. Anyway, I hope you don't mind we're making a mess over here. Okay, good. I'm not going to clean it up. You know, I just want to say one last thing is work like you don't need the money. Work like nobody's watching. Love like you don't need the money. And dance like somebody is gonna get hurt.
Kim Glover's hand, ladies and gentlemen. That was lovely. How refreshing. We didn't hear a single thing about lady farts, and that makes me so happy. Thank you. Thank you. I did not write that ticket. I did not. Had I would have called it by its name. What's a lady fart? All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage. Sorry we don't have subtitles. He is hard to understand. It's not a learning disability. He is foreign. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ivan.
We went from speech impediment to learning disability. That's great. I'm getting close. I'm getting better. I have to pee. Gay pool service guy. I don't have a pool, but I have a gay guy. I don't know. Who needs this? Okay, all right. Perception versus reality. I'm bad at both. I have no perception of reality. And in reality, I have no perception. So, perception, that's great. So, nah, I don't want to talk about that. Florida. It's worth the bullet. I need to move like this so I don't get shot. So I really don't know anything about Florida, never been there. All I know is Disney and the shootings, right? Because that's the news that you get around. And but I've been trying to make a joke about this place. What's the place where Trump lives? Mar-a-Lago, yeah. I couldn't. This is killing me. Losing your virginity, I haven't. Anyone, like, I know I'm bisexual in paper, but I need, like, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with him because he said, like, I don't never know if you like, what do you like? Are you asexual? What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you fuck satellites? Yeah, I do fuck satellites. Yeah. I have a great connection with them. Your worst job. Opening this fucking thing was was for sure. My worst job. Okay, so I worked assembling meat slicers. I know, right? What? Like, I was like trying to think about short stories and songs, and I was assembling this meat slicer. And the owner of the company comes, sees my girlfriend who was taking my lunch, right? And he offers me money to sleep with her. And I said, no, that's not enough. So then, come on, we have to split it. You know how it goes, right? It has to be a good amount. So then I said no, and he went like, how about you give me a blowjob, right? And I'm like, still not enough. Pay me more. But no, he... I begged him. I was down on my knees. Anyway, popcorn sucks. And I know this because I wrote this one. Popcorn sucks. You know why? I love the taste, and I'm talking about popcorn, yeah? Okay. So, but the thing is, like, every now and then you have like this fear that you're going to lose a teeth, right, with popcorn. There's these, what are these, like pellets? What do they put, like iron pellets in the middle of popcorn? You're eating it and it's like, I'll be right back, hold on. Okay. You fucking popcorn lovers. We are going to the cinema. You don't say cinema, anyway. Step fantasy porn, yes or no? Yes. No? Yeah. I mean, come on. You loved it. You're not saying anything, but you the bald guy. Still not saying anything. Okay, you fucking love it. You know what? You bookmark the ones that you like, right? Are you the one who put likes on porn? Maybe they have the button for you. No, I'm just kidding, man. Never smile, never, ever. For someone looking like a dick, you're pretty serious. Okay, one more. Brushes with the law. One time, there's this cop who helped me braid my hair. That's brushes with the law, right? Yeah. Right, guys, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Keep going driving, ladies and gentlemen. He made it look effortless, but he was working very hard up here. I could hear the sweat in Espanol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, the one who got maliciously attacked by Jackson earlier tonight. You guys know him, you love him. Give it up for the most controversial, the man, Mr. Jimbo!
Maliciously attacked by Captain Jack Sparrow. Jackson's always incredible to me. He literally looks like Jack Sparrow, but he's just the guy that sailed the 7 STDs. That's all he's known for. I don't know. How you guys all feeling tonight? This has been fun. This has actually been fun, and I never say that. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the one that stuck all these together, and it was exactly what you think it was. Oh fuck! And this one's Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers, we've come a long way from school where we used to do that thing. And anyone else, now they call it autism. But when I was a kid, did anyone else cover their hands in glue and then do that thing where they start feeling weird? This might be too, I don't know if you guys are with me on this one. You're that generation that used to eat it or sniff it. We progressed from there. We then started doing this. No, I'm not saying you're old. I don't think you're old enough to use the term prostate yet, but you're getting there. Me too. No, I don't know. I think we've come a long way from doing this in school. They taught us nothing. This is what I learned. Explains where we're at right now. There's a lot of topics. They're all sticking together, which makes them not a lot of topics. Let's see what we got here. Buying a car. This is a good one. Does anybody ever go into a car dealership and pretend you can afford one? Like that's my kink, is I like role play that I have money. And by that I mean I have a girlfriend who has money. But if she can't come with me as my emotional support financier, I go into a car dealership and I just role play all the way into the end. And they give you the deal. They're like, today's not the day. I don't think this is the right deal. They're like, no, we'll make it cheaper. I don't think so. If you run my credit, they show up. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, ice. The slippery kind, in parentheses. I don't know, unless your head's been in a rock, yeah, you've seen all the ice stuff. All the ice stuff's going down in Minnesota, which is actually where my girlfriend's from. And obviously I hate all this shit and I wish it wasn't going on. But like, I'm glad it's going on in Minnesota, because I'm from Cleveland, and in our relationship, it's usually shitting on Cleveland. And now I get to be like, how's your ghetto city doing these days? A lot of murder going on there. You don't get it, you're not from a place where there's murder, okay? Fuck. I don't know, I saw the ice thing, I saw an ice video the other day, where Ice, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Ice tackled a guy dressed in a furry outfit, and he was filming a TikTok in front of the Ice Entertainment Center. Did anybody see that? It's a great video. And for the first time in all this ice shit, I was kind of conflicted. All this ice shit is bad. 99.99999% of the shit they're doing is bad. But after I watched that video, and then I watched that video again, after the 5th time of watching that video, I thought, well, if they just took all the funding that ICE is getting for what they're doing now and just put into that, we can support that. Deport TikTokers is where I'm going with this. Maybe send them to Greenland, I don't know. Trump's evil plan. I don't know, I think ICE keeps slipping on ice. Has anyone seen this? ICE is slipping on ice, which is wild. I think it's very ironic, but not necessarily for why you think it's ironic. It's ironic because they're not even supported by their own kind. Which is ironic because they're more like minorities than they think. Oh, that was for Chino. I don't care if none of you fucking laugh at that. That was a deep-rooted joke. It's terrible. I know, it's bad. Let's see what else I got. I'll do a couple more for you all. This one is, everything's a scam. Everything is a scam. Anyone else believe that? Anyone else? Raise your hand if you think everything is a scam. Mystery, I know you could talk for 12 minutes on how everything is a scam. Anyone else other than Mystery? That's a rabbit hole I'm not willing to go down right now. Anyone else think everything's... I saw you raise your hand. You did. Everything's a scam, right? What do you think is the most scammy thing about life?
I have to think for a while.
Yeah, thinking is a scam. You're right. It is. That's filler words. Work is a scam. Work is a scam. Raise your hand if you got fired this week from your job of 5 years. No, so I am unemployed and broke. No, I think everything is a scam, and I'm gonna give you an example, and then I'll get out of here. One of my favorite examples of why everything is a scam is because there is actually a sex offender app. You guys know about this app? There's a sex offender. A couple guys were like, I know about it. A couple of the good-looking girls were like, I know about it. All the ugly girls are like, what? No, just kidding. Sex offender app. It's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to have. We should have that right to know when sex offenders are in our area or in our neighborhood. But typical America, everyone's name and face is blurred out unless you pay $20 a month for the standard subscription. Yeah, that's fucked up, right? They put the offenders behind the wrong wall. A paywall. It should be jail. But it doesn't stop there in America because we're such a scam that my good friend Jamie told me that if you pay $100 a month for their premium subscription, you can re-blur your face and your name. Just call people listening. I'll end on that. My name is Jimbo. Fuck guys.
Keep it over Jimbo, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, everything he says, he means it. To a degree, to a very strong degree. I'm gonna walk around with the tip bucket. I'll be splitting out with the comic of the night, whoever we decide the comic of the night is mutually together. Or if I aristocracy over you and make that call myself. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage, has been joining us loyally for the past month. Happy to have him back. Give it up for Mr. Ed the Dread.
What's up, peeps? Let's hear it for Chino. All right, let's hear it for two other comedians that can't fucking read, Ivan and Morgan. I'm gonna do the slip they couldn't fucking read. Florida. This guy said fucking Fonda. What the fuck was that about, bro? Oh my God. There once was a Ford F450 driving around the island, and it had a Honda Element in the truck bed. And I was tripping. I was like, oh, is someone fucking living in this thing? This is crazy. So I took a picture of it, and I took it back to Hana and showed one of my homies, and he was like, oh, bro, that's one Fonda. No? Ford and Honda? I had to fucking explain that one to y'all, okay? Any of y'all from Florida? Yeah, nice. I'm glad you guys made it out. Dumbest fucking state on fucking earth. Good God. They got more homeschool motherfuckers in Florida than Maui and way less surf. They call it the Sunshine State, also the Gunshine State. That motherfucker, everybody got a gun because the state's shaped like a gun. That motherfucker's pointing at Texas talking about, we remember the Alamo, bitches. I think this homegirl fucking grew up in Florida. I came out of the bathroom, she was up here going, Maui, Maui. I was fucking bugging, I was like, what the fuck? Check the back of her hands. If anybody's seen any of my other fucking sets, you know. It's like the rings on a tree, tell you how old they are. No? They don't ting? Okay. Let's go to this bucket. Actually, fuck it. We'll talk more about cars on Maui. This is the only fucking place where a houseless person has multiple cars. No? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Mr. E put his hands up because he knows the second part I'm gonna say. The more drugs you try, the more drivable cars you'll own. See, he knows, motherfucker. I know y'all seen the fucking road between Safeway and the dump, right? That is like world-class houselessness right there. Doesn't fucking get any better. I've been saying we should take all the abandoned cars over there and make them some house forts. Maybe a fucking maze, keep them busy for a few hours. Whew. Okay. Let's go in the bucket. Oh shit. Necessary violence. I would say if you rape somebody, I'd fuck you up pretty good. That's necessary violence. Right? I'll ride off with, yeah, that's like a Jimbo bit. He's like, yo, I go to the fucking courtroom and there's like, what is this thing? There's like guilty and innocent and that fucker deserved it or some shit. Necessary violence, motherfuckers. Okay. These shits are stuck together. Dumb idea. Being a substitute teacher, that was the dumbest idea I fucking had. Fuck me. That was crazy. I'll just leave that one alone. Next. Fuck. Now I'm like Morgan, I can't read. Ragbrai? What the fuck is that? Ragbrai? That sounds like a dumb idea. Fuck. Call out an audience member. Junior Gong, how long you been growing those? 25? You gotta put those bitches in a backpack to play soccer or what? Holy shit, you ever surf with that? You could get barreled? That shit slows him down. He don't even gotta drag his arms to get fucking to stall in the barrel. He just let the fucking hair do the job. See, that's how I'm at the dread, but I had to cut my shit because you definitely cannot see when you're surfing. Mr. E doesn't know, he just surfs other universes. Fucking, he's out there, bro. Fuck. Mr. E, how you feeling tonight? Let's hope you don't get the fucking bomb hat. Alcoholism is sexy. That's a lie. Alcoholism is sexy. Ask your liver, motherfuckers. Public urination. In New Jersey, you can put on Megan's List for it. I had a homie that shit happened to him in college. I actually had two homies that got fucking snagged up by the pigs for that in college. One of them got Megan's Listed. The other's dad was a pig and got him out of it. That's how the pigs do. Fuck them. Getting lost on a trip. I once took a, I don't know, 550 microgram tab of acid. I was lost as fuck on that trip. I mixed it with about a half gram of Molly. Yeah, y'all know the candy flip, right? Yeah, somebody was talking about bad sex for 12 hours. That did not happen that night. I think I was on another planet. I was on the same planet that motherfucker be on all the time. How much time I got left? 1 minute. Fuck, I keep pulling. Fuck it, you know? We got a lot of shit. Fuck. This is fucking... Actually, it's like, I feel like there's not a lot. What the fuck's going on here? What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up to y'all. I would like to see, by a show of hands, who here prefers pineapple pizza or Nazis? I didn't write it. Show of hands, pineapple pizzas? Hands down, thank you. Show of hands, Nazis? Oh, fuck it. Oh my god, we got fucking Sneeko and fucking Tristan Tate. Look at these two fuckers. Oh, and that's my time, y'all. I'm Ed the Dread. You can find me as such on all streaming platforms and all social media.
Keep going, Ed the Dread. Keep going, ready. What a choice, huh? By the way, all right. For public urination, I do have something to say for that. All right, I almost got put on. I almost got the Megan's List for public urination myself. I was in Portland. I was on tour. I was drinking at a bar where they serve you by the growler, which is not fair. You can't serve beer by a jug. That's not cool. I got too drunk. I had to publicly urinate, so I went through a fence. I figured it was safe, right? A cop stops me. He told me what was on the other side of a fence, a playground. I'm in big trouble, right? He's arresting me, and I say the first thing that comes to my mind, which was like, officer, relax. You act like they've never seen a little dick before. You know, it was fine. And he let me go. You know, he thought it was way funnier than you guys did. What's going on? How'd that make him laugh and not you even a little bit? What's going on? It's a Portland thing? It's a Portland thing. All right. What was that? He probably had a jug of beer too? Yeah, I think I'd smell his beer first. That was the case, man. Everybody's just walking around with like celiac disease in Portland because of all the growlers of beer they drink. You know that, right? Everybody's out there drinking IPA. You think that's beer? That's what they gave to sailors because they couldn't drink water. It's gross. Now you're drinking sours? Who's drinking a sour here? Who's got a beard long enough to drink a sour? I want a Mr. E, maybe? That's about it. Right? All right. Who's not drinking at all? Boo! No, just kidding. I'm not either. I'm high as shit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next stand-up comedian is even more foreign than the last foreign guy you saw. Ladies and gentlemen, get it for Mr. Bashar!
Keep it going for Chino, guys. It is nice to be up here. I might actually skip a few of these just because I actually cannot read. Hopefully nobody wrote in cursive. Okay, I'm gonna throw. Okay, bartender. Super sweet. We have the sweetest bartender here. Yeah, moving on. Okay, go on. I feel like we've been doing it, but let me see if there's an audience member. You with the open mouth over there. Are you? Bring it. Okay. Are you visiting? Yes. Right on. What's your impression of Maui so far?
I love it.
You do?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Nice, nice. This is where I'm supposed to kind of like, make it funny, right? I'm trying here. Okay. Okay. It'll come to me. Have you met any Hawaiians since you've been here?
I have not met any Hawaiians.
You answering all the right questions, bro.
Some real locals.
Some locals?
Yeah.
Some Filipinos? There we go. I'm good with that. Moving on. Okay. Obsessed with collecting. I actually don't know what that is with Beanie Babies. I'm gonna stay away from babies, especially if you don't know what they are, right? So, move. Oh shit! I feel like I should have wrote this. Was JFK assassinated? I look like him? I look like the guy that took him out, you mean? Which of the Kennedys is we're asking? No, it's JFK, it's the one Kennedy. I thought that would be funny. Because they got his brother too. And now we're kind of stuck with the least interesting Kennedy. Right? Like he's getting caught with these like sexting scandals and stuff. Like your uncle got shot, your dad got shot. Do something to get yourself shot, dog. Okay, marry me. Nope, let me grab this one out. I have a good feeling about this one. Men drinking White Claws. I mean, you guys have friends with gout? You gotta give him a pass, bro. No, you meet some big locals over here, bro. They all drink a White Claws, and you better not call them a bitch or anything. Okay. Okay, sitting next to a smelly person on a plane. Ooh. Actually, I'm originally from Iraq. My first plane when I flew from I think it was Jordan, from Iraq to Jordan, then from Jordan to California, I happened to sit next to it might have been the biggest American that I've ever sat next to. On that plane, and he apologized. He's like, I'm gonna buy you a beer after and stuff. And I was like, I'm just happy that I'm out of that fucking country, you know? Yeah, he didn't ask me where I was from. I was like, bro, you have no idea how stoked I am right now. You know, being from Iraq, there's only Iraqis basically. There's none. You know, that's the reality. Like I remember when I got my visa and I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna see Jackie Chan. I thought Jackie Chan lived in the States. You know, I was like, I'm gonna see Asian people. I'm gonna see some white people. Michael Jackson. I guess he wasn't white, but you know, all my favorites. Yeah, but seeing the like somebody that represents the whole race for the first time was very interesting. You seem like you're paying attention, like I'm giving a lecture, miss. You want to hear about Iraq? You know, a lot of people ask me about was it better? You know, since we came and fucked it up. You know, I think it's some kind of guilty conscience type of thing. You know, we didn't have internet then. You know, so porn is a lot easier now. So that's for the better. Yeah, I would say it's something that had to kind of, you know, it's a dictator, it's a low-level dictator that had to get taken down. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been as good as it could be in 50 years. It's shitty right now, but it's making its way up. Okay, so feel better. You don't have to apologize to me after the show. It's okay. Okay, fast food training videos. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know. Anybody want to chime in? Fast food training videos? Like what, working for McDonald's or something? You get a video? Oh, do better. Do better. Okay, one last, okay, maybe not this one. Okay, step fantasy porn. Step fantasy porn? Yes or no? Like a step sibling maybe? Hell yeah! I tell you what, cousin. Hey, look. Look. Cousin fantasy porn. I'll look it up. Okay, you guys have been awesome. My name is Bashar. Thank you.
Keep it going for Bashar, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you can't shock the third world with taboos from America. It's like stepbrother, dog, we're marrying first cousins. What the fuck you thinking? We're making millions off this shit. One more time for Bashar, ladies and gentlemen. Killer set. Good one tonight. Good one tonight. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the next comic coming up tonight, where's he at? Yoel, where you at? There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the next comedian coming up is the 2025 Roast Battle champion. You won the Roast Battle last year. We'll schedule one for this year sometime soon, right? It's almost Roast Battle time. Coming up, handcuffed to somebody for some reason. I'm sure he'll explain. Ladies and gentlemen, get it for Joel Ewens and company.
Woo! Yeah? Everybody give it up for Chino, huh? All right, let's see here. Why are these all sticky? That's my question. All right, my sex life. Let's see here. I like to advertise to women. I like to be like, yeah, I can give you very medium dick. You know what I'm saying? You never want to overpromise and underdeliver. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in a relationship, you're playing the long game. You want to start on like level 1. You know what I mean? And then after 30 years, maybe work up to like, I don't know, level 20. I don't know, I'm working that one out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Step family fantasy porn, yes or no?
Hell yeah!
No, I've never, we are stuck, I'll give you that. I've never watched porn, ever, even one time. My mom's watching this on YouTube, so. All right, let's see here. Buying a car. Okay, so I recently bought a truck, and I had the option of buying a truck from an Argentinian guy. I had the option of buying a truck from an Arab guy, and I had the option of buying a truck from a Hawaiian guy. And the Argentinian guy's truck was illegal and smelled like yerba mate and cigarettes, so I didn't buy that one. The Arab guy's truck, he's a cool guy, but trucks aren't exactly known for not blowing up in the Middle East, so I opted not to buy that one. That guy wanted me to Allahu my last Akbar, you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. And then I had the option, I ended up buying the truck from the Hawaiian guy. And it was the best value because when I bought the truck, it came with a pit bull and a domestic violence charge. So that was pretty cool. All right.
Is it?
No. Quadriplegics. I just realized I've never read that word before. Quadriplegics. I was watching YouTube videos the other day, and I saw this mobility suit that they've made for quadriplegics that connects to your brain. And it's really innovative technology. But you gotta understand, some of these people haven't moved in like 20, 30 years, right? So they've forgotten what it's like to move around a room. So they'll get inside this transformer-looking suit, and it'll start moving. And who knew that the cutting edge of medical technology looked like people going, ah! Ah! It's God's work right there. Can you imagine if there was a quadriplegic kid that got bullied at school? If he got like the Transformers suit, you know what I'm saying? And he went to school the next day, he'd be like, Autobots, walk out. All right, whatever, fuck you guys. I thought that was horrible. All right, Jack, what's this say?
It says corrupt bartender.
I have no opinions on the bartender, so I'm not gonna say anything. Let's see here. Financial situation. It looks a lot like this. Me and this guy have become codependent. I'm kind of helping him through life. He's helping me through life. I bought that truck off the Hawaiian guy the other day, and this guy and that guy over there in the crowd helped me drop the gas tank in the parking lot over here to change my fuel tank, or change my fuel pump, and now it looks like somebody got triple homicided in that one parking spot, but my truck works. So give it up for my friends, guys. All right. Unrelated to anything that I've said, if anybody happens to see a handcuff key anywhere on the ground, if you could point that out to me, that'd be great. Thank you. My name is Joel Hewins.
Give it for Joel Hewins and Company. Joel, are those handcuffs you bragged about purchasing online?
Yes.
And you can't find either of the keys. There's two keys.
I have lost one, and I threw the other one away out of community relief one time. So.
You're taking a chance. You're like, I don't need two keys. and now you're down to 1. And Mystery has a stray handcuff key. That's another question for another time. We're gonna keep the show moving. We don't have that type of time. Ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage right now, brandishing his guitar once again. Give it up for the return of Brady.
All right, I'm not going to do any Earl bullshit tonight. And last week, to be fair, I had an ukulele, so I'm like fucking changing it. This is huge. Anyways, my name is Brady. I'm gonna try and do some shit that is very difficult, which is losing your child at the zoo in a song. All right. So. Thank you. But thank you, Doug, for wasting less of my time, because I totally couldn't play a song all the way too. So I'm losing my child at the zoo, so. Oh, where can my child be? I lost him hanging out by the monkey tree. The monkey took him in as his own. Yeah, he looked just like the monkey. Now my child is gone, and I'm wondering who did my wife fuck last year, 'cause this kid don't look like me right here. And this monkey I'm looking at, man, he looks familiar. That's my kid, and I couldn't be any sillier. Oh, where can my child be? I lost him at the zoo. What's wrong with me? What the hell am I gonna do when I lose custody of this child that's probably not mine? All right, that's that one. And all right, I feel like that song actually may have come across as bigoted in a way. I'm not bigoted towards monkeys or any creature on this earth, except mongoose. I fucking hate them. So I'm gonna play this other song here. I got George Bush on my shirt. He's riding a shark. George Bush, he's famous for a lot of things. He owned the Texas Rangers. He was president for a little while. And then he opened up this groovy resort in Guantanamo called Guantanamo Bay. And that's what this song's about. Bay spelled B-A-E. B-A-E, that's Bay. It's a shortened word of babe, even though it takes as long to say. And so, here you go. I'm on vacation in Guantanamo Bay, and I'm having me a hell of a time. Room and board, waterboarding, government supplied. They got me strapped into this metal chair, and I'm waiting on my finest abuse. I like it rough, girl, you're looking cute in your combat boots. I don't need a safe word, no. I'm not gonna use it anyway. Baby, demean me like you mean in my Guantanamo Bay. Throw me nude into a human pile. A perfect moment for a photo op. Humiliate me, denigrate me, that's what gets me off. I've been battered, beaten, burned, and bruised. Get all this torture for the price of free. To hell with international law, this masochist wet dream. I don't need a safe word, no. I'm not gonna use it anyway. Baby, demean me like you mean in my Guantanamo Bay. Oh yeah, turn up the volts. Oh, you know I love the way you choke me. Oh my God, here I come. I'm about to blow. Sorry about the mess, 'cause I don't need a safe word. No, I'm not gonna use it anyway. Humiliate me, denigrate me, my Guantanamo Bay. You know I'll tell you anything you wanna hear, and I'll do everything you say. Subjugate me, interrogate me, my Guantanamo Bay. My Guantanamo Bay. Alright. Well, that was my shit. Y'all have a good night.
Keep it over, Brady! Keep it going for Brady one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Brady and his shit. That's what he called it. That's his shit. You want more of that shit? Talk to him. All right. We got 1, 2, 3 more acts for you this evening. We're going down the final stretch. You guys ready to call this a night? We got 3 more and then call it. You guys ready? Home stretch. Y'all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next to the stage. We've mentioned him several times on stage, but he hasn't come up yet. Give it up for the one and only Mr. E.
Hey, thank you. Keep it going for Chino, everyone. And also, let's give a big round of applause for everybody keeping Paya Bay Coffee Bar open. What an awesome Monday. Great staff. Grateful for him. Thank you very much. Once again, I am Mystery. And how high do you all think I am? Why do you all think I'm so mischievous? I'm one of the most considerate, kindest people you ever meet. And I would be that high, but tolerance develops. I mean, how long can you do this shit and keep it working? I've tried changing habits 5 times already. Hello? There we go. Man, I'll be honest, crack is the absolute dumbest thing. I mean, the fastest world switch. If you want to not have friends and family anymore, try crack. Crack will do it. It's the fastest way to tear you from your morals. I've seen it. The one difference between a crackhead and a tweaker is a crackhead will come back and try to pretend look for the stuff they sold. They're like, no, that TV's around here somewhere. We're finding it. Oh man, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with crackheads in San Francisco anymore. Once in a while you go through the Tenderloin and give out some sandwiches, or my favorite was when you get those clean meth pipes and melt DMT in them, because those fiends in the Tenderloin will smoke anything. Sometimes that's their last pookie of their life. It's like a beautiful thing to witness. DMT is a hell of a drug, the most healing thing. Love it. Anyways, and why do you think I'm so mischievous? When has anybody ever seen me do an unkind gesture? Has anyone seen me be unkind before? With kindness and laughter. And he came back from his ego death, the DMT wore off. Come on. You gotta face your fears. You gotta go into the shadow or you're staying a muggle the rest of your life. If you want to stay locked up in the Catholic prison, go ahead, but you're ready for more, face your shadows. Just saying. I mean, you don't have to be cool, but it is an option. All right, let's check this bucket out. I feel like I'm on the bucket of hell. I am not. Man, I have actually had to go to a couple different female friends' house to help protect them from stalkers, and it's just, I wish those guys were dumb enough to come up to me. We would be done with it. There wouldn't be any police all over the island keeping me from driving. They'd be buried. Well, no, you'd be shark food, but man, there has to be something funnier to talk about than stalkers. What is funny about this? That's how you can tell it's amateur night. Dumb words like stalkers in the comedy bucket. Do an accent. Brah. Nah, dude, this shit's super heady, brah. You haven't seen Christmas like this before, brah. I got this shit from I can't even say. Never, brah, you never had shit like this. For real. I can only do accents from my culture because I'm not an ignorant American. I like to pretend that I've seen other places of the world and I have a little bit of consideration and common sense. I know it's not popular to hear. No one likes hearing they're ignorant and entitled, but sooner or later, the truth will break through. Let's see, there's gotta be something funnier in here. I feel like I'm just getting meaner and meaner, not proving my lack of mischievousness. Financial situation, I think that would require finances. I mean, I tried selling drugs, but people don't come fast enough. They just, they disappear. I can't explain it. Long. What? Losing your child at the zoo. This is not an episode of Jerry Springer, and I am not Cops episode. Call somebody else with this bullshit. Look, I wouldn't even qualify for Springer. That's some fucking lowbrow stuff. That's like Carney level. That's like, yeah, what, how many years in the trailer park to qualify for the Jerry Show? I don't know. All right. The last 10 years, I probably remember 10 minutes of it. But you know, the ego's really good at blocking out pain. This mic loves it. Yeah, ego is really good at blocking out pain and killing trauma, so I just remember waking up in the morning sometimes. Well, the one time, I remember after Breakfast of Champions, I had my dog, he was trained with clicks and whistles, pull me on a longboard. I was like watching the sunrise, cruising down the beach in SF after a smashing New Year's, doing like the last box of Whippets, still candy flipping and everything else. It was one of the most magical nights ever. That was probably the highlight of my last 10 years. Oh, for the record, if you want to try candy flipping, there's a timing to it. You got to eat your dose of LSD first, and about a half hour later, what you do is you grind it down to dust and you pour champagne on it. The alcohol is actually soluble. It's not water soluble, so try and put it in an 83, 87% water system and expecting it to be comfortable is kind of ignorant. So you put in, not only does alcohol break it down to get across the cell wall membrane, the bubbles actually put it where you want, efficiently and comfortably. I heard from somebody I can't remember. Yeah, if you're gonna candy flip, do it that way. Have a great night. I'm Mr. E.
Mr. E giving you the do's and don'ts of candy flipping while simultaneously holding his pants up with one hand at a time. You're amazing, dude. If you clipped one of his dreadlocks right now and smoked it, couldn't pass a drug test for 6 months. I guarantee you. A stable system. I was like, why do people associate me with drugs? Maybe because you look like a DMT troll. I'm pretty sure I saw you at the Crystal Palace. That's you, right? Thanks for guiding the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the next tall guy. There's 3 tall guys in a row here, Mr. Me, and now this one. Ladies and gentlemen, give it for Eddie B.
Oh, hell yeah. Wow, look at this. Look at this mess we got here. Yeah, this board's up.
Do that faster. Talk loud for like 20 seconds. Oh yeah, we're talking loud. Talking loud.
Oh man, this is great. First time I'll ever have 7 minutes. Yeah, I like that we got this intimate crowd right here. Anyway, I like this. Yeah, pick it up when you go. I need this intimate crowd. Everybody's moved up, and there's two in the back. It's good. I don't know why I'm talking. We can hear you talking before I'm not even.
I don't know, Jimbo, who was it last week talking about? Oh yeah, pick it up. Oh, give it up for Chino coming in a pinch with a mic shorter than my pecker. No, I mean cord. But anyway, hey man, this is great. So I think it was Jimbo was talking last week about camel toe is the new cleavage. Yeah, so, I'm thinking, we should make moose knuckle the new banana hammock, right? What do you think? We got one taker. I guess what I mean by that is like when you're young, you have a fruit bowl. When you're old, it's more like a Shar-Pei sitting on a beanbag chair, right? And so when you put on like your wetsuit, it looks like a moose knuckle. It's oh, he's gonna switch. This makes my set way better. Yeah, there we go. More range. That's what we're looking for. Home on the range. Yeah, unless you're having a bloody good time in Australia, mate. No worries. I can put my shades on. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, I like it. Man, our bartender, she's been hazing everybody with her little thing. Hazy little thing. Okay, never mind. Stupid. That's such a dumb joke. This is cool, man. I'm digging this scenario. We got a high and tight, this crowd. This is good, man. And we got, everybody hanging tough at the bar. This is excellent. So, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I'm looking to get back behind the 8 ball. Do it! Well, come on, Mystery. Where's the good Coke, man? Come on now. This poor guy, poor Mystery, man. He just gets picked on constantly. But he's probably got the goods. I was mortified when I watched the reel from last week because I'm all, keep it pure, brother. And I'm like, oh, that did not come out right. What I meant to say was, he's probably got what you're holding. Keep it pure, brother. And I should have said it in like a hippie attitude, like, yeah, man, keep it pure, bro. It would have been way better. That was so... Oh, my God. But I am looking for a few Proud Boys. Well, wait. Actually, I have terrible fashion sense, and I need help dancing better. I'm looking for a few Pride Boys. What do we got? Oh, we got... Maui me? What's that mean? Maui me? Oh, marry me? I don't know what that means. I got one. Let's see how many people. We had the quadriplegic thing in here. So how many people know the quadriplegic jokes? How many people just, quadriplegic on the wall? Art? Under a car? Jack? Behind a boat? Anybody? Skip? On the wall? Eileen? In front of the house? Matt? No, anybody have any quadriplegic? Just shout it. Skip? Oh, Bob! I like that. That's good. Shit, man. I'm learning from Jimbo every week. It's amazing. Let me just dig in. This guy, he's like just leading the charge here. Let me see here. My doctor told me to avoid trans fat. And I'm like, bro, I was gonna go to Thailand. Like, you're fucking me up here. I'm Eddie V, you guys are cool.
Keep it over, Eddie V, ladies and gentlemen. If Eddie V told me that he was believably going to Thailand, I would not doubt that. He looks like the average Thailand consumer. All right, we have We got one more comic gonna close out the night. If anybody else would like to go on stage, let me know now or forever hold your peace. Jamie, you want to go? There you go. No, I don't want him up here. He looks gross right now. He looks like he's in the middle of a rock bottom blackout. I don't want that. No, I'm just kidding. He looks way worse. I've seen it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get up your last act of the night. I'm gonna go walk around, find out audience member of the night and comic of the night. But give it up for Dove.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to pick something out of here. Cocaine. Huh. So interesting someone would write that. Through my inside connections, which basically is hacking computers, I didn't say that. They're actually talking on a federal level of decriminalizing cocaine, otherwise known as blow. How many people know that expression for cocaine? Yeah. And so I'm figuring when that actually gets decriminalized, I should be able to say that well. There's a guy I know who's been working with that stuff for a long time, and he said to me that he wants someone artistic to package the stuff so it looks nice because there's going to be competition. So I realized that if I do this, I'm going to have a blowjob and I'm going to get paid for it. Thank you, Eddie. Mr. Drake. I don't know, but a lot of you probably weren't around back in the 60s. How many people were around in the 60s? The 1860s? No, 1960s. There was fertility pills. Women wanted to have more babies, and so they had fertility pills. But there was a lot of talk in the medical thing that if you took the fertility pills, you could have children with birth defects. And it was actually true. I knew this one lady who took fertility pills, and she gave birth to fucktuplets. Anybody else want to laugh? I'll wait. Thank you. Okay, I made my list here of things that I might wish to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, someone was talking about stalkers. Who was talking about stalkers? Eddie? Eddie B? No. Well, whoever it was, you got it wrong. The stalkers are the guys in the kitchen who prepare the celery for the salad. So, I mean, don't worry about it. And who was it that talked about, oh, that was you, Bashar. You talked about, you picked up a thing and said, what do you do if you're sitting next to a smelly person on a plane? You open the window. That was easy. You know, I actually am an ordained interfaith minister, and I've been thinking of having a business of making guacamole, and I wanted to come up with a good name for it. And since I'm a minister, I'm going to call it Holy Moly. Thank you. All right, well, I can pick up the guitar someplace. Oh, I tried this one last week. I just bought a pickup truck because I wanted to see if I could get more dates and stuff, but it's not working. Get a pickup truck, you know, pick up the truck. Thank you. Thank you. And I just got a text from someone, I'm going to ignore it. Okay. For those of you people who haven't heard this next song, it's it's an original. It's about the, how much time do I have, Chino?
You got like 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay. Well, I talk up and about the dangers of casual sex. How many people know about the dangers and risks of casual sex? Yeah. I mean, sex is a very potent thing. And if you have it with someone that you shouldn't be having it with because it creates bonds, you end up bonded to someone that you don't want to be bonded to, but the bond is there anyway. So, for instance, a woman came up to me. I've known her for a few years here in Hawaii, and just a friend. And she came up to me not that long ago. She says, "Dub, I want to fuck you." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Well, I'm horny and you look good." I said, "Yeah, okay. Well, what if the sex is good enough that we start feeling feelings of love, and we want to do it more, and so we do it more, and it keeps going on like that till one day, because she's known me for so long, she remembers there's something about me that she's really not that crazy about. Now she's not sure she wants to do it anymore." And I go, "Wait a second, hold on. I know we can go to therapy together. When we can learn to become different people. I can work on changing to match you. You can work on, oh, wait a second. If we're both changing, you know what, I'm just gonna go jerk off." So that was that. And then there's a song that went with that. It goes like this. I don't want to get too close to just anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. Getting too close can get you fucked. And I don't mean in the pleasurable way. No, no. Maybe it's not clear what I'm saying. I'm talking about that word spelled T-O-O. And if I get too close, but I'm not staying, there may be no place good left to go. This is the instrumental, Chino. It won't be that long. Yeah, it can feel real good when you're playing, fucking around with someone you don't really know. And if you get too close, well, I'm just saying, there ain't no place good left to go. I've been down that road too many times before. Next time I'm just walking out the door. 'Cause I don't wish to get too close to just anybody. I don't wanna feel like I'm stuck. Though it can feel real good getting close to somebody. This time I'm walking out before we fuck. Thank you. And I give classes on that. That goes along with my classes on people that want to learn how to drive real quickly. I have a crash course in driving, so just talk to me if you want.
And keep it going for Mr. Dove, ladies and gentlemen, and all the comedians. All the comedians you guys heard tonight. Man, I need to get a new mic. I need to get a new cord. I need to get new equipment. It's okay, I use my junk equipment for you guys because I don't trust any of you. Thank you so much for joining us for the Comedy Simulator tonight. Bashar, you are the comic of the night. Come collect your funds. And I want to say thank you to this sweet, sweet audience. That tip jar was just as big as the full room was last week, and yet we were small and mighty. You guys took care of us. Thank you so much for being a great audience tonight. To our two sets of audience members of the night, thank you so much. Enjoy the mustard. Hope you love it. If you had a good time, tell your friends. If you didn't, shut your fucking mouth. We don't need rumors. It's a small island. You guys know how it goes. That's it for the Comedy Simulator. We'll see you next Monday. End simulation. Go have a good time. Go have a good night. Bye. Turn this bad boy. What's that?